And we are live. I'm just going to give it a minute or two before I start the show. I just want to talk about that. Waiting for a few more people to get in here. Hope you're all doing well on this slightly rebound of a day. I'm going to pull up the chat on my phone. That way I can... Alright, so let's get into it. You see FUD, I see opportunity. What am I talking about? Alright, so a lot of people, when they start seeing prices decline, when they start seeing stagnation or bearishness, you start seeing things hit with large dips, they kind of step away from that market, and that kind of, I guess, doubles the problem, if you will. And in my opinion, that's the wrong attitude to have. A bear market is an opportunity. When you look at real estate, like houses, the people who make the most money with those are the people who buy during recessions. People who buy real estate when it's crashing are who makes the most money, who get the most value. You're buying at clearance, 75% off. And the same is true of cryptocurrency. When you're buying, you don't want to be buying at a high. If you're buying at a high, you're doing it wrong. You want to be buying on the low. You want to be buying when... It was Warren Buffett who said, be greedy when others are fearful, be fearful when others are greedy. When everyone's all crazy and FOMO'd out, that's when you want to worry a bit, and maybe if you want to sell then, that would be the time to sell. When everyone's all freaked out and scared, that's the time to buy. That's how FUD works. Okay? Let me just check the chat. Alrighty. So, and again, if anyone has any questions, be sure to ask. That's completely fine, you know? So, even beyond that, there's still a ton of huge opportunity in cryptocurrency. Just today, we saw a 63% gainer. Now, I'm not saying you should buy it. From what I know, XPA is basically a altcoin project trying to tie real assets to cryptocurrency. It's an interesting project. I've invested in previous things. Also, Nano, which I am bullish on, is up 7%. Mithril up 23%. I don't know too much about Mithril. Veritasium I've covered in the past, up 16%. I think what happened with Veritasium is it saw the bottom. You can see this downward slope right around here. It hit a bottom and started to pick up again. So that might be legitimate, fundamental good news for if you're Veritasium holder. Now, I don't own Veritasium. I'm not going to own Veritasium. Just don't have time to keep track of it. But there still, even in this bear market, there are good gainers every day. And if you know how to trade, if you know how to invest, if you know how to make money in this market, which I cover on the channel all the time, then you definitely could still do that. Now, another thing I want to talk about is this. Thai Finance Ministry releases final version of cryptocurrency tax framework. This is good news in my opinion. Everyone hates taxes. We all know we hate taxes. We don't have to go into that. This is not a political or tax channel. But this is good news because it shows that Thailand is a big believer in cryptocurrency. If they didn't believe in cryptocurrency at all, they wouldn't be creating a tax framework. This shows legitimacy that cryptocurrency is a legitimate asset class, a legitimate technology. And look, to all the countries out there, all the governments, even if by taxing it, they're going to make money off it. So if the United States sees what Thailand's doing, and of course you do have to pay in the United States, so that was a bad example. If, let's say like Russia, which is sort of semi-banned cryptocurrency, not really, but from the G20 summit, Russia was negative towards cryptocurrency. A country like Russia is going to see this and see, hey, maybe this is a potential revenue opportunity. Okay, maybe it is. I don't like taxes, but it's part of the game. I mean, that's kind of how it is. Let's go to the article. Thailand's awaited tax framework for cryptocurrencies has been announced this week by the Thai finance minister. Local news outlet, I'm not going to pronounce that, Nike Asia Review, reported Friday, March 30th. I'm not going to, Apisak, I can't pronounce names good, reported during a March 27th cabinet meeting that crypto trades will be taxed with a 7% value added tax, VAT, in returns tax with a 15% capital gains tax. The first draft of digital asset regulation, released March 14th, showed that the expected tax ceiling for crypto gains for crypto taxes in Thailand was 15%. Now, 15% is not horrible. 15% is not horrible. The only thing I'm concerned about with this is this going to apply to every single trade you make? Because if that's the case, that's kind of stupid. I think it's better to have a tax framework of just when you convert to fiat. So let's say a 15% flat tax for when you convert to fiat, and everyone's happy. I don't like when they have to tax each and individual thing, because it gets too complicated. It's so hard to track everything. And so I'm not happy about this, but it's still good news because it shows that they are definitely taking cryptocurrency legitimately, which is, again, really, really good news. The previous uncertainty in Thailand surrounding crypto regulations, particularly in regards to ICOs, initial coin offerings, has caused the Thai Digital Asset Exchange, TDAX, to pause ICOs in February in order to wait for Thailand's Security and Exchange Commission's, the Thai SEC, release of regulatory framework. That's not good news for ICOs. I like ICOs. The people who don't like ICOs, you have to remember some of the biggest cryptocurrencies today ICO'd. I mean, Ethereum, right? So ICOs, while there are scams in them, while there are risks in them, they can make you those huge gains. And by the way, guys, I am currently working on an ebook. I want to make it about 10 to 12 pages long on ICO investing. I'm going to call it the Ultimate Guide to ICO Investing, and it's going to be released from, I'm thinking $3.99 or $4.99, and I'm going to get it on Amazon, and I'm going to get it on sells.com, which is what my cryptocurrency cheat sheet is on. This just goes over, I should say, normal cryptocurrencies, but my ICO ebook / long newsletter, I'll call it an ebook. 10 pages, over 10 pages is an ebook, is going to be released this week. I'm really excited. I've worked hard on it. I really put in a lot of work for this, so I really thank anyone who decides to buy it, or anyone who's already purchased the crypto cheat sheet, link in the description. But thank you guys who have done that. Now, moving away from that, get back into the article. According to the Nikkei Asian Review, Thai crypto startups are looking to the more crypto-friendly Singapore as an alternative for locating their business, citing Thai and South Korean platform 6.Network, which is registered in Singapore, although it held its ICO in Bangkok, as an example. The Nikkei Asian Review notes that 6.Network is working with the Thai SEC to constantly clarify the operations to ensure transparency, citing its co-founder. All right. So this, again, I've mentioned this in previous videos, competition from other countries. If one country comes out against crypto, all the business, all the money in that country are going to move. They're going to go to somewhere who accepts the industry, who is less regulatory, less taxes, who is more lax, more laissez-faire. Of course, I don't think any country is going to say, all right, we'll leave it completely hands off unless we're talking like a libertarian paradise. But regardless, that is the gist of it, okay? The countries that are going to have the most favorable rules and regulations for cryptocurrencies are going to be the big gainers, are going to be the hubs to innovation, if you will. We saw the other day, I did a video called The Blockchain Island, okay? I did a video called The Blockchain Island. Okay, why am I freezing up? What the heck did I just do? The Blockchain Island. Okay, I guess it just doesn't want to work. Wonderful. I mean, other things are working. I guess it's just YouTube. Try it one more time. If not, then oh well. You know what? I can actually probably try like this. Right here, the Blockchain Island for cryptocurrency investors. And I went over the island. I'm not going to give you the name because I want you to watch the video. I went over the island that a lot of is trying to attract a lot of cryptocurrency and a lot of cryptocurrency investors, okay? So that's it for this video, guys. I'm still bullish. Short term, I'm bearish. Long term, I'm bullish. This is the time you should be buying. These are the opportunities. This is where you're going to make the largest return on your money. I think we haven't hit the bottom yet, but I think we're not going to be too far off from where we are. So if you want to play it safe and buy now, it's not something I'd say is a bad idea. But if you want to wait a little bit, wait for one more drop, that's also not a bad idea. Just hodl, trade, learn to trade. Reinvest your trades into things you're hodling, reinvest those trades into different trades, and just become a active member in the cryptocurrency industry as I have, and you will do just fine. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.